Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my live. I hope you're having a great week so far. It is Wednesday morning. How do you deal with frustration in a positive way? Are you a person that sweats the small stuff, or are you pretty cool until you get to the big issues? So whichever way you are, there's always going to be something that frustrates us. And that something can be a someone. So what are 3 tips in order to get you through your frustration in a more positive way? So first and foremost, remember, it's not personal, right? You get into a situation, you get into a conversation with somebody or a person or a thing or whatever that is that's going on, however your mood happens to be at that time in that day, remember the person that you're dealing with, whatever they're doing, it's not personal to you. I mean, what they're doing to you. It's not personal. So if you're frustrated trying to understand why something's frustrating you, you need to take a little bit of a step back. And again, remember, it's not personal. The other thing is, try to understand where the other person's coming from. Why are they responding the way they're doing? Everybody's going to respond to a situation of stress in different ways. So when you're highly stressed or frustrated, you're like, why aren't they reacting the way I react? That's because they're not you. Always remember, you have to be able to meet somebody where they are. They have different values, they have different biases, they have a different upbringing, they have different culture, they have different theories about life. If you want to take of a simple situation of personal space. Most people have personal space issues, like I want everybody to be this far away from me. That's a comfortable, like arm's length is a comfortable space. You go to other cultures, that's not the case. Because they live in other cultures live with a lot of people, so they don't have all that kind of personal space, so they don't grow up with that. So they're used to it. So if you're standing in line, because we all know COVID's happening, if you're standing in line and somebody gets a little too close to you, stop and think. Is it personal? No. Are they different culturally? Yes. Half your frustration is gone because you're coming from a place of understanding who they are, who you are, and then understand why. Hey, and if you're dealing with a situation that's really frustrating and you're like ready to blow, the simplest thing is to be honest. Talk to the person. If you're at work, and the same situation keeps happening over and over and over again. And I get this. I've run into this with clients. So then you just need to stop and go, okay, why are you responding this way? Why are you doing this activity this way? Why, and talk to somebody. The easiest way to get rid of your frustration without blowing your top or, having your stress level and your blood pressure go higher, speak up. Say to somebody, what you're doing is frustrating me. I don't understand it. Please help me. Simple words. Guys, it's the simplest thing is when you're dealing with other people, coworkers, family members, friends. It's very easy to say, I don't understand. This is what I would do. Please explain to me why you're doing this. Communication is huge. It is the simplest, easiest way to deal with a frustrating situation or person when you can understand that first, it's not personal, B, they're not you, and talk to them. Simple. No fighting, no big stressors, no triggers, frustrating situations, especially when you're dealing with high stress, anxiety, and PTSD. When you're already in that mode of anxiety, we already have those spiraling situations going on in our head, you need to diffuse them as best you can. In order to do that, understand that communication and being open with how you feel is a thing. I do this with my partner all the time. He'll do something, I don't understand it, and I'll look at him and go, okay, I don't get it. I need time to process what you're telling me. I need time to understand why you did what you did. Open lines of communication. Works with my daughter. It works with my clients. It works with my friends. It works. So the next time you feel that you're getting really frustrated about a situation, Stop and ask the other person, or understand the situation that you're in. Maybe there's not a person in order to ask. Maybe you're just on the road and there's like all these crazy drivers. Maybe they have something a little bit more important to get to. Maybe they're exhausted. Maybe they're stressed out. Maybe they just had a huge fight with their spouse. Maybe somebody died. All of these situations create who we are on a day-to-day level, and they create individual frustrations. Communication is the key. Guys, I hope this helps you out as you go forward. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're very frustrated, stop and remember, it's not personal. And then to have an open dialogue about why they're doing something and how you can fix the situation going forward. Simple, easy tricks to minimize the anxiety and PTSD that we feel on a day-to-day. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.